Hi, this is Brian Scouten, Director of Technical Presales at ProStep Inc. Today we want to show you, using OpenPDM, how to integrate Windchill and Teamcenter for Creo data. We're going to start in Windchill with a manual trigger, export the data out of Windchill, map it into Teamcenter, import the data into Teamcenter, and then finally show that data within Creo integration for Teamcenter. We start the process now within OpenPDM. This is our OpenPDM admin interface. We've configured a IPEM demo to exchange data. We've created a simple activity. This is process logic for transferring the data between systems. We see that we've run quite a few of these processes in the queue already. Start in Windchill. We have an alternator assembly that we're going to synchronize that has 10 to 20 parts, as well as some multiple instances. You see the structure here. There's a few levels deep. We'll show this then in Teamcenter to show that it's not existing right now within Teamcenter. We'll take the name and the number, a query for it within Teamcenter interface, and show that it's not there. And then later on, when we synchronize it, we'll show that it exists. So no objects found for the name. And now we try the number, and again, should be nothing found. So this is to demonstrate that there's nothing in these systems. There's also date time stamps available that we'll show later. Now we're going to open up the data within Creo. So we head on over to our Creo installation. We see that it's at the same server. We have the assembly. We load that in Creo and show the structure. It's the same that we saw in Windchill, and this will be the CAD data that we're going to synchronize into Teamcenter. So we show this CAD data and the structure, and we go back to the Windchill system, and we've set up our Windchill system to have a manual trigger. And what we want to do here is, under the Actions tab, synchronize what's currently viewed. And that is going to start with a little ProStep trigger that says Sync Data Creo CAD to Teamcenter. Now that we've clicked that, it opens up a little dialog saying that it started. And we head to OpenPDM. In OpenPDM, we'll see that a new process is started. We'll refresh that. This activity and this line that is processing on top, we'll show some details to it. It has the EPM document that it's synchronizing and the assembly below it. It shows what the current step and the progress is, as well as some other details within what was mapped, the previous and the after. This is a queue. You can run many in parallel here and see the results in real time for what has been transacted on the server within OpenPDM. So right now it's exporting the Creo data from Windchill, and it will import it through the IPEM controller into Teamcenter after that. This interface can be used for quite a few different things. There's KPIs that you can view to see the performance of the system and synchronization processes. You can use it to configure the connectors in the base server, as well as look at the activities that were run in this queue. We see that the process is complete with the little check mark. We go and take a look at more information about it. And we see there an activity report with the parameters that started it. And then the progress information, as well as the duration it took for each step. Above, we have a list of files. There's the XML file that contains the metadata that was transferred, and there's a before and after, as well as a bunch of files, assembly and PRT Creo files that were exported from Windchill and imported into Teamcenter. We also have a nice graph available within the system So you can take a look at these files and the object structure to ensure the integrity of it, and make sure that you're getting the right data out. This is a neutral format in the middle that we use in order to transfer data out of one system and into another. Within the middle of this federation layer in OpenPDM, all our connectors speak really the same informational and computational language that this is represented in. So they have the same queries as well as the same data. So we go back and we take a look in Team Center and we see that there's the assembly. And we can drill down on the item revisions. We see that it was just modified and it was just put into the system, and that the BVRs contain all the assembly information that was created from that Creo EPM document structure. So we can do this in lots of different ways with OpenPDM. We can create a WT part structure and then link the CAD data to another Creo structure. But this is the default way for IPEM controller. So we see the views on the subassembly as well, and there's quite a few more parts within there. Now we head to Creo. We already have open an old assembly, but we're going to go ahead and go to the Team Center tab for IPEM, and then through that open up the Creo assembly. So we'll go through the standard dialog, we'll go to open, search for this part now. It's in Team Center. We'll find that and then load all the associated documents with it. Open those up and we see that we have the same assembly that we had before in Creo in Windchill is now within Team Center synchronized. Thanks for watching this demonstration. If you're looking for more information, visit us at our website, www.prostep.com. Thanks.